Hi everyone, so in this course I'm going to teach you how experts identify ICs and circuits quickly in the motherboard without diagrams. So this is a very important course, guys. Make sure you stay tuned until the end and do not miss any moment. So let's get started. But please don't forget to subscribe, like and share the video. And for anyone who wants to accelerate learning, you can join me in my Patreon page where I share and upload many exclusive videos, schematics, tips and tricks about motherboard repair. All links in the description. So let's get started. Why this video exactly? So I have already made a video about how to detect the charge IC in the motherboard, but many of my followers ask me and require for me to do a detailed video about how to detect ICs and circuit in the motherboard. We have seen in a previous video that to identify the charge IC, you have to look for the power jack, the battery connector, the MOSFETs, coils, current sense resistor, etc. But in this video, I'm going to teach you the 3V, 5V IC, the CPU IC, chipset IC, RAM IC, etc. So let's get started. So just to remain beginners, let's begin very quickly with charge IC. Here, for example, in this motherboard, we have the charge IC, okay? We have the super IO, or the IC that control the power in the whole motherboard. So to detect the charge IC, we find usually the charge IC near to the battery connector, also near to the power jack. This is power jack connector. Also, we can find two MOSFET or switches near the charge IC, a big coil, just one big coil. But for other circuits, you can find two coils next to each other. For the charge IC or charge circuit, just one big coil and current sense resistor. And you're gonna find also an SMD inductor. It could be one or two. But to detect the 3V, 5V circuit, always you have to look for two identical channel. Means you have to look for two duplicate channel. Means here we have the first channel, here we have the second channel. Inductor, duplicate inductor, electrolytic capacitor, electrolytic capacitor. We have part here, we have part here, and in the other side we have two MOSFETs, capacitor, ceramic capacitor, ceramic capacitor. And we have one inductor. This is the input. Okay, so means this is the 3V, 5V circuit. Why? Because we have a duplicate channel, one channel for 3V and other channel for 5V. Means this is 3V, 5V circuit. But for the charge circuit, we have just one coil, big coil, and we have current sense resistor. In 3V, 5V, you're gonna not find current sense resistor. Okay, so guys, we're gonna see many motherboards in order to understand very clearly. Okay, but just let's begin with this motherboard. Of course, for CPU, you're gonna also find two channel or more next to the CPU. Very simple. We have each inductor here means one channel. We have inductor, we have duplicate also, but near to the CPU. Okay, but for 3V and 5V, you're gonna find it usually near to super IO or near to charge circuit. Okay, so for CPU, we have two inductors. In the bottom here, you're gonna find also a duplicate channel. We have 10 capacitor, two MOSFETs, 10 capacitor, two MOSFETs, and we have ceramic capacitor for this channel and ceramic capacitor for this channel. And we have one inductor PL39. This is the input. So basically the B plus pass through this inductor and then through the ceramic capacitors and then apply to MOSFETs. That's why we find just one inductor. I can even draw for you the schematic for the CPU. We have coil, remember, coil, capacitors, MOSFETs, 10 capacitor. Okay, and of course we have here inductor. Let's draw the schematic for this circuit, for CPU circuit, in order to understand very clearly. So we have here coil. So this is basically the CPU, okay, the CPU circuit. So we have B plus here. It will pass through a coil. Here, basically, we have PL39, PL39. Okay, guys? After the coil, we have two ceramic capacitors. Let's begin with this channel first, then this channel. Okay? After the coil, we have 1, 2. So we have two ceramic capacitors, as you can see, connected together and connected to ground. Then we have two MOSFETs. After that, we have the first MOSFET here, PQ90. Okay, so PQ90. Here we have drain, and the source should be connected to what? The source should be connected to another MOSFET here, to drain of another MOSFET, and then the source of this MOSFET connected to the ground. Okay, so we have two MOSFETs here. Okay, after that, these two MOSFETs will be connected to another inductor, the big inductor in the back here. This inductor, PL41. This inductor, PL41. So here we have PL41. After that, connected to tantalum capacitor, we have tantalum capacitor, as you can see, plus. After that, we gonna get what exactly, guys? We will get plus VCC core. Okay? For this channel also, the same voltage, this B plus here, okay, the B plus here, because we have the same inductor, as you can see, we have the same inductor, so the B plus, as you can see, will be applied here to what? To 3 ceramic capacitors and connected to the ground. Which ceramic capacitors? These 3 ceramic capacitors, okay? Then 2 MOSFETs, the same as we have here, okay? 2 MOSFETs, the first MOSFET, okay, we have drain here, the source connected to the second MOSFET, okay, and the source here connected to the ground, and here, guys, we have another inductor, the other inductor in the back. So PL40, as you can see. So PL40. After that, the tantalum capacitor. So we have tantalum capacitor connected to the ground, and then we will get what, guys? We will get plus VCC core. Do you see? So we have here one channel, and we have here another channel with the same input, as you can see. Okay, so this circuit exactly is this one here. So what about other circuit? So other circuit, for example, for the RAM here, okay, for the RAM, you will find always one inductor and one capacitor. So this circuit is for RAM, near to RAM, as you can see. And you will find always 2 inductors separated from the main inductors, one here and one here. So these 2 inductors, one is for VCCP. Basically, VCCP is the power, is about 1.05 volt, is the power that feed the processor, the internal component inside the processor, and also feed the buses, the FSB frites, front side bus, etc. Okay? And for the BIOS, as we have seen before in one previous video, the BIOS always, you can find the BIOS near the PCH or ICH and near to the CPU. Let's see another motherboard. Here we have a motherboard. You see, we have BIOS, ICH. In the back of the BIOS, exactly here, in the back of the BIOS, you're gonna find, you see, here we have SIO. Here in the back exactly, we have, as you can see, the BIOS here. And we have a very clear motherboard where we have BIOS. You see, BIOS usually near ICH Super IO. Okay, you can find usually BIOS near ICH or near Super IO. And here we have another the AC embedded controller, and here we have the keyboard connector. So let's summarize in this motherboard. We have RAM, we have one inductor next the RAM slots, means this is the RAM circuit. We have two duplicated circuit or channel. We have capacitor, inductor, MOSFETs, capacitor, inductor, MOSFETs. We have ceramic capacitor, means this is 5-volt channel, 3-volt channel. We have the CPU, we have inductors near the CPU, means this is the CPU channels. And as you can see here, we have certain capacitors in the output of the CPU. We have PCH near the BIOS. We have here the power jack, battery connector. So here we have the charge IC, MOSFETs, charge IC. Exactly in the back, as you can see, we have current sense resistor. So I hope you understand how to identify circuits and ICs in the motherboard. This is just for my followers that ask me to study these circuits in detail. So please don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon for future videos like this one, and don't forget to share, like, because your likes motivate me to create more videos for you in a daily basis. And if you want to join your friends in my Patreon to accelerate learning, you are very welcome. I have over 1,000 friends in my Patreon page. You can join them and be impressed by the exclusive information and learning in a high level. Thank you very much and see you in the next video.